Hello friends. Few days back, I was relaxing in my easy chair after dinner. Suddenly, I got a call from one of the esteemed organization requesting for a talk for half an hour. I normally conduct the training program for at least 90 minutes. However, this invitation was backed by a respectful personality which forced me to accept the invite. President urged me for a topic which shall benefit his members in their profession. I started going through my notes to look for a new topic and one sentence frees my attention. It said, there are three apples in the world which made the difference to mankind. First, Adam's apple. Second, Newton's apple. And the latest, third, Steve Jobs' apple. All these three apples really made the difference to mankind. Without Adam's apple, you and I would not have existed at all. Second apple gave Newton a discovery which made him immortal and we could know about the gravitational force. Steve Jobs' apple needs no comments. iPad, iPod, iPhone and the series goes on and on. I'm not going to discuss any of this apple here as I know you all are aware of these three apples. However, I'm going to discuss a new apple which perhaps will help you in your day-to-day business activities to improve your quality of life. However, I had redesigned to spell APPLE as APPLE apple. Let us see what this apple has to say all about. Dear friends, A stands for assertiveness. Assertiveness is an art of expressing yourself in such a manner that it conveys your message, idea, thought, feelings very clearly without violating the message, idea, thought and feelings of the other person. It is saying no when you really want to say no, refusing requests without feeling guilty, to make legitimate requests and to ask questions if you do not understand something. Most of the time, we tend to be passive. Very few times we are aggressive about our needs and demands. However, for very few times we are assertive. This skill gives you a feeling of I win and you do not lose. If you start practicing assertiveness, it gives boost to your confidence level and improves your self-image. P stands for process. I asked my participants about how to prepare tea. Many of them responded like, take water first, add some sugar into it, then add some tea leaves, boil it and some milk and tea is ready. Maybe 5 to 6 steps and the tea is ready. I have one friend named Prashant who is running an industry. Whenever I happen in that area, I do visit his factory, not to see him, but to have a cup of tea at his place. Since last so many years, the taste of tea at Prashant is same, as good as I had it for the first time. Once I asked him about the secret of the taste of the tea. Do you put some additional masala? Do you use different tea leaves? Do you have any particular person who is expert in making tea? To my answer, he took me to his small pantry where he showed me a set of instructions pasted on the cupboard how to make tea. There were 17 instructions to make tea. Surprised? Anybody who follows these 17 steps will arrive to give you the same taste. I understood the concept of having defined process to achieve desired results. One must define the process for every small work he or she does, friends. P stands for professionalism. For me, professionalism stands keeping you on high standards of quality behavior. A person who constantly updates himself, a person knows well about his strengths and weakness, a person who keeps himself with the pace of time, a person who masters the art and science of the job he is performing, a person or organization who constantly adds value to what he is offering and delivering, a person who is governed more by logic and less by emotion, a person who trusts the known five senses like see, hear, touch, smell and taste and not on the imaginary sixth sense. Professional person believes in delegating the power and not on the centralizing the power to himself. Adopt professionalism in day-to-day life and you will see the quality of life improving. Dear friends, last P stands for the people-centered. In today's era of competitive world, business is nothing but the managing people. Many of you will agree with me that it is very important yet difficult to manage people at work and at family also. At times, you can manage getting orders. At times, you can manage funds. However, it is difficult to manage people. One needs to develop people-centered approach. Needs to be more empathetic and more flexible. It is well said that If your vision is for 1 year, plant rice or wheat. If your vision is for 10 years, plant trees. If your vision is for lifetime, plant people. People will bring glory to your life. Many times in profession, networking is the key. It is not what you know, it is whom you know. Dear friends, L stands for learning new techniques. Learning has to be continuous process. Learning starts in the womb of mother, as many of us are aware about young hero of Mahabharata, Abhimanyu, how he learned the secret of Chakravyuha in his mother's womb. Learning ends with your last breath. When asked Sitar Maestro Pandit Ravi Shankar, he said, I am still learning sitar and I think it will take 150 years to learn sitar. Learn new techniques of your business. Times have changed a lot. I classify the time as pre-cell phone and post-cell phone time. Cell phone has changed your life like never before. Learning is made easy with technology. Be with time. Avoid saying I hardly know this. Make learning your habit. When I say learning, I must emphasize on the unlearning also. There are many things in your life which needs to be unlearned. Develop an attitude towards unlearning. Dear friends, here comes the last E, stands for excellence. I would like to quote a dialogue from Three Idiots movie. Strive for excellence, success will follow. Ask yourself, am I giving my best of best to this work? If not, pursue your passion. If your passion is your profession, I am sure you will be giving 100% to your job and work. Polish yourself on regular intervals. Attend training programs. Watch good movies. Read short stories and books. Grow 1% daily. This will ensure a handsome growth at the end of year. Dear friends, excellence is a continuous process. Friends, this is the apple which I shared with many organizations. Today I am sharing it with you. Hope you will like the taste of this apple. My point of making apple will only be done if you practice apple in your daily routine. Finally, it is not what you know. It is what you do with what you know. Celebrate life. Thank you.